Some years we are really ready for this. This year I'm by and large incredibly unprepared. In fact, I think it was like February 2021. I was preparing for the winter of 2022, you know. This year though, my woodshed is empty and it's getting cold already. There's a few random logs in here and a bunch of witch hazel sticks, a couple gar carcasses, but we are empty. Now on the bright side, when we cleared for our driveway in 2017, I put a bunch of this stuff off to the side. It has metal on top of it, so I can cut this up and fill it. And I want to remove this eventually anyway. More down there. And then as well, when I was preparing for my root cellar lid pour, I put a forest in there. And that's poured now. I got to keep progressing on that. But I've got this whole pile of wood here that I've got a chainsaw. So I'm gonna start here, start cutting a bunch of it up, maybe bring the trailer over here to fill. I gotta clean my chimney too and get this wood stove fired up because we're in that time of year. So let's get a chainsaw, start dealing with this. So as we're working through this, we're taking some of the more rotten stuff, putting off to the side for hugel mounds, monster trucks putting hickory here, stuff to split over there. They're throwing on here, and they're giving it to this little 2-year-old Doc here. And here's what he's doing. He's organizing it all like crazy.
Yeah, I have a Doc big one.
Wow, guy, you're wired different. If I saw something like this, I would have guessed Bugger would have done this because he likes organization and stuff too, but wow, that's pretty good. Look at him going. He's being very diligent. Well, we'll see how much. That's a nice one there. We'll see how much we get out of here, but at least we got a good supply of stuff that's been down for a while, and it's pretty dry because standing upright for a long time, kind of like dead ones in the woods, you know, where they're not just lying on the ground soaking. That's all cut up now. A couple rotten ones for the thing. A pile to split. And then here we go. That's the load. So I'm gonna split the rest of those ones to split. A little bit of hickory for the smokehouse over here. And all things considered, that's not bad considering all that. Used to live down that hole there. Right, buddy? Yeah. All that wood was down there before, holding up the ceiling.
Yeah.
Now we can still use it. I gotta go take care of some business for work, which leaves a giant trailer full of wood. Yep. All that from my root cellar, and by and large empty one of these. Son, just for curiosity's sake, when you guys do it, I'm not even expecting you to get the whole thing unloaded, but if you put forth the effort, I know you can. So whatever you guys see fit. But you see here, I put shorter ones in front of the posts. Okay, there's a post in that corner too, and longer ones across. So we're gonna make a level all the way across, and sometimes pull some off the wall a little bit. And you don't necessarily just need to build up a solid wall to the ceiling that could tip. You know, you can build that one and the one in front of it or stuff. But the goal is to get things packed in here as best we can.
So I'm getting
Is lunch ready? Tomatillos from our?
garden.
Okay.
This one was as big as its skin.
Yeah, is lunch ready yet or no?
I think so.
Okay, we're gonna break for lunch. I'm gonna go to work, and you guys are gonna see what you can do.
Baba with them.
You wanna come to work?
Yeah.
I have work for you to do here.
Okay.
You help your brothers?
Yeah.
Thank you. Boy, this is one of those ways. I appreciate those children. Not only did they empty everything off of here, and you know, they got this set up pretty well. Put the chainsaw here. Saying, Dad, when you're ready, we're ready for more. Let's see how much that made. Well, if we peek up here, what do we got? Yeah, that's not bad. That's definitely over a full layer. Because it's like over two half layers. Wow, that's a great start. You guys did a very good job stacking this too. So around here, I actually have two other storages of firewood that's ready. There's also a lot of stuff cut up in the woods that's just kind of laying on the woods floor that's got to get pulled out of there. If it stays there too long, it'll rot and make soil, but I'd rather use it for heat while we are still able. Here, I've still got that one untouched from 2017 when my dad helped me make this driveway and stuff. Here, we're sorting out the hickory for a smoking project we got coming up. Here I'm splitting bigger stuff, cutting smaller stuff. We're kind of working our way through there, and I'm using that as a base to stand on flat surface and cut through. There's rocks and metal and stuff down there, so I got to be careful. Boy, years ago I restacked this all to put something underneath it. And we got to watch out for copperheads, black widows, scorpions, maybe pygmy rattlers, brown recluses, stuff like that. But as long as it's covered, which it partially is right now, it's preserving it, keeping it cured, keeping it dried, keeping it ready. And the boys actually learned a big lesson. Boys, you guys learned a big lesson today, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, can you explain to the people what lesson you learned so that way they don't have to make the same mistake you did? So what were you doing?
Bringing wood where it shouldn't be and putting it over here.
Where it
Shouldn't be?
And then, but you should bring it where it should be and put it where it should be.
Okay, so you took wood where it shouldn't be, which was laying up by the driveway, and you brought it where it shouldn't be? Where was that?
Right here.
Oh, a big pile here. And then what'd you have to do?
Stack it all on here.
Pick it up again? So rather than taking wood where it shouldn't be, which is laying out over there, and bringing it where it shouldn't be, and then putting it where it should be, you can cut out the middleman and take it from where it shouldn't be and bring it where it should be, right?
Yeah.
And how many times would you need to touch it then?
Once.
Once. Until we bring in the house to burn it, you'd only need to touch it once. So are you guys ever going to make that mistake again?
No.
I hope not, because well, how long does it take you to do it now?
Not longer.
Almost twice as long. You know? Whoa, you okay, buddy?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna let you guys go back to work. They're gonna keep filling this. We're gonna get this whole thing filled is our goal. We'll see how we do. And that's gonna be a project. Hey, is she on top of a... Kiva! Come here! She jumped on a meat chicken. Kiva, don't jump on my meat chickens. Hey, don't jump on them. Anyway, here's our first one. And actually, I gotta cover this again. That was the cover for it, but it wasn't very secure. And it flew off in a windstorm, but only the top stuff's kind of getting wet anyway. But this we're gonna burn first to get rid of it. Then we'll burn the stuff back there. I still got to clean the pipe out. Yes, sheep. You guys are fine. But here's the other one. And this was cool because it was some pieces from a grain bin. And I'm actually going to do it twice. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to bolt another section to it so it comes out that far again. And I should be able to get at least 3, maybe 4, you know, stored. But part of it is there's trees out here that are just standing dead right now. I don't need all the firewood right away. You can see I still have stuff on my driveway from 2017, you know, that I still got to burn through. So I want some places just to have firewood stored and dried. And if you got it all in one place and it catches fire, you lose it all. If you have it stored in multiple places, you don't lose it all. You know, we don't want fires and stuff. Huh. We also don't want forks left in the yard, but you know, life isn't ideal. Sometimes things happen. So I just thought I'd show you guys that one too. It's just creative problem solving. It's actually partially under the lean of the tin barn there. Sticks out the roof a little bit over it anyway. Put that there. Have another storage. Should have a lamb sometime and then a calf sometime too from that crew. But all right, the boys are learning. We're getting our firewood supply going. I got my stuff cleaned up from here, and you know, some more downed branches from a sycamore to cut up. But at least that big pile of firewood is gone. I gotta protect the rest of my wood. That pile sitting out there will not sit out there forever. Eventually, it'll disappear. So, boys are learning. We're getting prepared for winter. It's cold, so. All right, we'll see you next time. Papa out.